The year is 2025, and a new reality dawns as China makes a bold move. It has unveiled new export controls, targeting advanced technology and including dual-use items. This isn't just a minor policy tweak, it's a fundamental shift. The global economic order feels the tremor and the implications are vast and unfolding. These controls signal a new era, an era of technological nationalism. Beijing is flexing its muscles, asserting control over critical sectors. The message is clear. China will protect its tech interests and use its leverage. The world must now reckon with this. This is China's new Great Wall, a technological one. The announcement sent ripples globally. Markets reacted with uncertainty and businesses scrambled for clarity. What exactly do these controls entail? How will they be enforced? These questions hang heavy, and the answers will shape global commerce and redefine international relations. The era of unfettered tech globalization may be over. We are witnessing a strategic pivot. China, long the world's factory, is changing. It is now a gatekeeper of technology. This move has been years in the making, reflecting deep strategic calculations. Understanding this is crucial as it helps us grasp the challenges ahead. The world must adapt, and quickly. What specific technologies are affected, you might wonder? Well, the list is significant. It targets key strategic areas, with semiconductor manufacturing equipment being central. This includes advanced lithography tools and etching machines, vital for modern chip production. China knows their importance well. Beyond semiconductors, critical materials face controls. Gallium and germanium were early signals, and now more rare earth elements are included. These are essential for electronics and used in green technologies like electric vehicles and wind turbines. China dominates their supply, giving Beijing immense power. The controls also cover dual-use technologies which have both civilian and military applications. Advanced computing is one example, artificial intelligence algorithms are another, and drones and aerospace components too. The scope is deliberately broad, allowing for flexible interpretation. This creates further uncertainty for global firms. The common thread is clear. China is safeguarding its technological jewels. It restricts access to what it deems critical, affecting high-tech manufacturing worldwide. Industries from automotive to aerospace are hit, and consumer electronics will also feel the pinch. The global tech ecosystem is interconnected, and a squeeze here causes pain everywhere. So, why is China taking these steps now? Several factors are at play. National security is a primary driver. Beijing sees technology as crucial for defense and wants to prevent its tech from aiding rivals. This is a response to Western restrictions, as the United States has its own export controls. China is now retaliating in kind. Economic strategy is another key reason. China aims for technological self-sufficiency and wants to lead in key industries. Think of Made in China 2025. These controls protect nascent domestic champions and can also pressure foreign firms, possibly forcing technology transfer. It is a hardball economic tactic. Geopolitics underpins these moves. The US-China rivalry intensifies with technology as the main battleground. Each side seeks an edge, and export controls are a weapon in this contest. They signal resolve and strength. China is showing it will not be contained and will shape its own destiny. Furthermore, these controls are a bargaining chip. China can use them in trade negotiations, offering to ease them for concessions. This gives Beijing leverage. It is a tool of statecraft. The timing in 2025 is significant. It reflects growing confidence in a more contested world. The global order is being reshaped before our eyes. The impact on global manufacturing is immediate and deeply concerning. Companies reliant on Chinese tech components face disruption. Consider the semiconductor industry first. Firms in South Korea, Taiwan, and Japan are hit, needing Chinese-supplied materials and using Chinese-made equipment parts. Production lines face potential slowdowns. The automotive sector is also vulnerable. Modern cars are computers on wheels, requiring numerous chips and specialty materials. China's controls affect both. Car makers globally were already facing chip shortages, and this new situation adds another layer of complexity. Production targets for 2025 and beyond are at risk. Consumer electronics giants are not immune. Companies like Apple and Samsung depend on intricate supply chains, many of which run through China or rely on materials now restricted. The cost of components may rise and product launches could be delayed. This affects consumers worldwide, with prices possibly increasing for everyday gadgets. Small and medium-sized enterprises, or SMEs, are particularly exposed. They often lack the resources of larger corporations and cannot easily diversify suppliers or absorb rising costs. These SMEs are crucial to the global economy, and their struggles could have wider economic consequences. Job losses are a real possibility, and the pain is spreading. Section 5. Supply chains in flux, the scramble for alternatives. The new controls have triggered a global scramble. Companies are desperately seeking alternatives. Supply chains, once optimized for efficiency, are now being rethought. Resilience is the new watchword. But this transition is not easy. It is costly and time-consuming. Finding new suppliers for specialized tech is hard. Many critical materials are overwhelmingly produced in China. Take rare earth elements, for example. China controls over 80% of global processing. Building new mines and refineries elsewhere takes years. It also faces environmental hurdles. So, short-term fixes are limited. Industries must brace for continued shortages, or they must pay premium prices. Governments are stepping in. They are trying to support diversification efforts. The US CHIPS Act is one example. Europe has similar initiatives. These aim to boost domestic production. They encourage friendshoring. This means sourcing from allied nations. But these are long-term projects. They offer little immediate relief. The ripple effects extend beyond just supply. Logistics costs are rising. Uncertainty is hampering investment decisions. Businesses are hesitant to commit capital. This is happening amid global economic fragility. The risk of stagflation looms larger. China's actions are a significant headwind. They are testing the global economic system. Section 6. A new Cold War, Geopolitics and the Tech Divide. The United States-China relationship is central. Technology is at the heart of this rivalry. This fuels a dangerous cycle of action and reaction. We are seeing the emergence of tech blocks. Countries are being pressured to choose sides. It is creating a digital iron curtain. It slows down scientific progress for all. This makes global trade more precarious. This is a worrying trend for global stability. Section 7. Adapting to disruption, global responses and strategies. How are companies and countries reacting? Adaptation is the key theme. Large corporations are activating contingency plans. They are diversifying their manufacturing bases. Vietnam, India, and Mexico are seeing increased interest. This China Plus One strategy is gaining traction. It aims to reduce over-reliance on a single source. Governments are also playing a more active role. Industrial policy is back in vogue. Many nations are investing heavily in strategic sectors. Semiconductor fabrication plants are being subsidized. Research in AI and quantum computing is being funded. The goal is to enhance technological sovereignty. This is a direct response to the new uncertainties. Innovation is being spurred by these challenges. Companies are exploring new materials. They are designing products with more common components. They are investing in recycling technologies. This could reduce dependence on primary raw materials. Necessity, as they say, is the mother of invention. The current crisis might foster breakthroughs. However, these adaptations come with costs. Building new factories is expensive. Shifting supply chains creates inefficiencies initially. Consumers may face higher prices. Smaller economies might struggle to compete. There will be winners and losers in this transition. The global economic landscape is being redrawn. It will look very different in a decade. Section 8. The future of making, reshoring, diversification, and innovation. What does the future hold for global manufacturing? Several scenarios are possible. We are likely to see more reshoring, or at least nearshoring. Companies will bring production closer to home. Diversification will become a permanent strategy. This might mean slightly higher costs. Innovation will be critical. Alternatives to restricted Chinese technologies. Competition can spur progress. The future is not yet written. Section 9. The path forward, navigating a fractured tech world. We stand at a crossroads in 2025. China's tech export controls are a wake-up call. They signal a more competitive and fragmented world. The era of easy globalization is over. A new, more complex era has begun. Navigating this requires careful thought. It demands strategic foresight from leaders. Dialogue and diplomacy remain essential. Despite tensions, channels of communication must stay open. The United States and China need to manage their rivalry responsibly. Misunderstandings can escalate quickly in this climate. Guardrails are needed to prevent conflict. Finding common ground, however small, is vital. Global problems still require global solutions. Businesses must embrace agility and resilience. Supply chain visibility is paramount. Investing in multiple sources is crucial. Understanding geopolitical risk is now a core competency. This is the new reality for global commerce. Those who adapt will survive and thrive. Those who do not will struggle. The ultimate question remains: can we build a new global order, one that accommodates technological competition, but without descending into outright conflict? Can we foster innovation that benefits all humanity, not just one or two nations? The future impact of these changes is profound. What are your perspectives on how we should navigate this challenging new world? Share your thoughts.